for us to fail, but somehow we all prevailed. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a competitive contest here on EA Sports. Leading them, as always, their head coach. This guy's one of the last undefeated standing this season, 4-0. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. His guys also without a loss this year, so we'll see who's able to keep that perfection alive for another week. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That one nabbed by Warner. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play, and that'll give them a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, left side for Gibbs. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Another one for Gibbs. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give him a first down.
George Pickens. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap out of Richardson. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find a soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
19, guys, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing. Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Covered again. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. It connects on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting him away. Into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Results in a 1st down.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they bring him down around the 34.
I I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Start on the ground. He gives. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Blast through midfield, inside the 30. He does it, touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. The seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big-time effort.
On his Little for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys double their lead to 14.
14. Visitors, nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. It's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Their offense headed back after its 2nd drive of the contest. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives them the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11 MP. 11
This is Hubbard running left. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And again, only without 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
And we put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. They get on the big hitter. And they're going to have a first down.
11.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
12.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Now Burrow. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Air it out on third. Hits his running back. And he's in. Touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over. First down.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Ready?
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big game downfield. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. Good play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. That's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
So we've reached that 2-minute warning. Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Well, he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give them a 1st down.
Here we go.
That's a nice running in on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys blow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And these guys double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by Hubbard. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 36-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
11 MP.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 yards.
Burrow now on 1st down. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Ready?
At the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very 1st crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
On his Little for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hanson has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense to the line. Here we go.
12 foot. 11 Thomas.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Now he takes it.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow setting up the play action. Dump off to his fullback. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
11 Thomas.
On third down, here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Intercepted. They'll take over.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Here comes their offense out again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a gift to Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The home team sends Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Richardson now, 3rd and 2. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
11.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up 1st down.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 11 on
11.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
11.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So fourth down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home team send Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Now Gibbs. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. They'll have first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
Run here with Amari on Hampton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What would you call this, other than simply splendid?
Little for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Visitors 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
A gain of 30 results in a first down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The left side, grabbed by Allen. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burrow. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Burrow to the air now. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Burrow from the gun. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game.
Visitors 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. It looked like they got it back, and they did! 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another first down.
11 MT Tate.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT Tate.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home teams, then Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cut my
Makes it
team.
3rd
Cut
down
my team.
and 12 yards to go.
79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys double their lead to 14.
42. Visitors 28.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
To kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense running back out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys, 14 points back. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's a give to Hubbard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
No gain on the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
On downs.
Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another one for Gibbs. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of 1.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Completed over the middle. They got the football, Brock, but not the 1st. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy